Willkommen zurück zu The Outer Worlds. Gut, dann machen wir jetzt mal die und dann gehen wir zum Biomodul. Skin Cream. Anthrochill. Gut. Holen wir uns erstmal die. Ja. Soll ich noch irgendwie reinkommen, oder? Hallo.
I've been feeling pretty low these days.
Yes, Mr. Thompson. I'm fine. Oh, sweet merciful law. A marauder's in my domicile.
Ja.
There a reason you're running around outfitted like one of those monsters? Did Mr. Thompson send you to put the fear in me? Well, you tell Mr. Thompson I'll be right at my post. Tomorrow. Bright and early tomorrow. Because I'm definitely not plagued. As spry as a spring chicken. That's old Abernathy. And what are you doing here? Visiting? Well, let me give you the grand tour. This here's my domicile, and there's the door.
Okay.
Silas knows, doesn't he? That's why he sent you. That's why he wants me to pay up. He knows.
Okay.
Sounds like he's already told you. You may as well hear it from me. I'm dying. I'm not long for this world. The date of my expiration is fast approaching. And soon I shall be ushered through the great cannery in the skies.
Don't say that, Mr. Abernathy. You still got a couple decades in you.
I'd steer clear, Ms. Holcomb. My affliction's bound to be contagious. It's plague. Has to be. Silas knows. He knows I got one foot in my grave, and now he wants to charge me for the other one. I'll pay your fees. I don't want any trouble from Silas. But if you could see a way to freelancing for me, I could really use the help.
Okay, ich zeige mir schon.
Couple hours out of your day and some light second story work. That's all. There's a cache of anthracillin tucked away in the old community center. Powerful stuff. Stronger than what we got, anyway. I need you to break in, nab that medicine, and bring it back to me. You oblige me with your haste. I think I feel the plague spreading. Oh, law, it's in my spleen now. I can feel it. Just keep your head down when you're in there. Marauders have taken over. Probably tracking mud all over the archives. I know that, but I got nobody else to turn to. Reed would have wrote me up. Constable would have locked me up and wrote me up. Could have gone to see the good vicar, but I never did find my courage.
Okay.
You're making a mistake working for Abernathy.
So. Ins Grab, ab ins Grab. Gibt es Händler? Warte mal. Händler wäre jetzt echt nicht schlecht. Stehe ich jetzt hier vor? Nee. Warte mal. Rechts daneben. Hier ist ein Händler. Gut. Haben wir noch irgendwas zu verkaufen können? 53. Schwere Waffe. Langwaffe. So, haben wir noch Klamotten oder irgendwas, was wir wegpacken können? 9. Sonst noch irgendwas? Nö. Wie viel Gewicht haben wir denn eigentlich schon? Steht das? Wo steht das, wie viel Gewicht wir schon haben?
You're not a big drinker, are you?
I don't know you.
Kenn ich nicht.
Uh-huh. The Unreliable, you say? Never heard of any company supply ship with that particular name. I don't know what you're about, but this here's a Spacer's Choice drinking establishment. We're all loyal, hard-working company folk here.
Okay.
You really think so? That's kind of you. I've been trying to keep the floors clean. You got no idea how long it takes to scrub the tiles. Guess I misreckoned you. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to be curt. We just got some problems lately. I can get you a drink if you'd like. Gotta ask you to enjoy your beverage within the premises, though. Can't risk you bringing a drink over to those deserters. You understand.
Mhm.
Coming right up.
Ja, gut. Möchte gern was ver... Achso. Z. Was ist das jetzt? Ach, darum steht Gewicht. Okay, also ich könnte jetzt markieren. Weg. Weg. Okay.
Oh, I almost forgot. I'm contractually
Genau.
obligated to recite company slogans to any visitors. You tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's Choice.
Genau, handeln.
Coming right up.
Ich würde erstmal Schrott verkaufen. Perfekt, das kannst du ja anzubieten, nicht viel. Sehr schön. Tschüss. Barber Shop.
Oh, I cut my own hair.
Merciful law.
Hallo,
Is that a
Konrad.
marauder's outfit? I don't want you wandering into my shop wearing something you've lifted off a corpse. Please don't touch anything. Your hands are probably crawling with germs. Physical hygiene recapitulates moral hygiene. Cleanliness is next to lawfulness.
Gibt es doch.
We don't believe in free anything here in Edgewater.
Ist das
We're
geil.
a Spacer's Choice company. I'm Conrad. You will report to me if your hair fails to meet Spacer's Choice aesthetic standards. You will also report to me in the event of your death, whereupon I will clean and prepare your remains for interment.
Du tust was mit Überresten?
Burial, in the unfortunate event of a fatality.
Ach
It's what a
so.
barber does. We make you presentable.
Okay.
Ah, gravesite fees. Silas and I had talked about this at length. I thought I'd made it clear my pecuniary situation precludes the necessary restitutions. As broke as pie crust, friend. Bidless, indigent, destitute. I simply cannot afford it. I am a blemish on the prosperity of our fair settlement. When I expire, I expect Silas to toss my body into a ditch.
Okay.
Thank you, no. I despise the cereals. Tell Silas I can't afford to pay. And that I fully expect to have my medical rights revoked for this dereliction. With my apologies.
Handlungsrechte.
Not a bad idea. But I'd need some kind of collateral. My pair of lucky clippers. No, that won't do. Your idea intrigues me, but I'm afraid I don't have anything to give Silas. I'm open to suggestions. Much obliged.
Okay, erstmal relativ gut stellen mit allen. Okay, was haben wir hier? Grab, 2. Was haben wir sonst noch? Das ist deshalb Level 20. Okay. Karte. Gut, Aufträge. Nebenauftrag. Was haben wir hier? Finde ich das Versammlungszentrum? Das ist auf dem Weg. Ich schätze mal, ja, da war doch auch dieses Region. Morgens immer für. Jo, dann machen wir das erstmal. Raus, Ausgang, da. Legen wir noch ein paar Plünderer um. Basis Choice, okay. Was ist denn das? Verkaufsau. Falsche Seite. Schönen Dank auch. Falsche Seite. Oh Gott. Ich muss nach da, glaube ich. Genau.
Sometimes I wonder what I'm doing.
Lauf, Schurke, lauf. Ich glaube, wir werden die Stadt hier noch ganz schön umkrempeln. Better than nature. Oh Gott. Okay. Jetzt sind wir auf dem richtigen Weg. Hier war irgendwo ein Verkaufsautomat. Egal, da findet sich schon was. Na, leben hier noch Plünderer? Diese Umweltverschmutzung von den Plünderern. Einbrechen und Zeug entwenden. Dann gehen wir da mal rein. Das sind haufenweise Plünderer sein. Und weg mit dir. Fragen? Okay. Weg mit dir. Okay, der nächste ist weg. Na komm. Ja, was ist da? Ja, ist ja gut. Leichte Munition. Was haben wir hier? Zeug. Zack, zack. Okay, Glas kann man nicht kaputt machen. Weg mit dir. Okay, okay. Schade, dass man kein Glas kaputt machen kann. Hä? Na, was los? Oh, lad doch nach, Mensch. Weg damit. Eieieiei. Ach ja, die Tür. Was haben wir denn hier Feines? Eine Küche. Was bist du denn? Verkaufsautomat. Kaufen. Kaufen. Schrott. Gesperrt. Brauche ich einen Zimmerschlüssel für. Gut. So, Terminalzugang. 2 Protokolle. Stammverzeichnis. Bitte Befehl auswählen. Schade. Alles klar. Ressourcen verschwendet. Ich dachte, da kann man die Türwesen drüber aufmachen. Dann gehen wir nach oben. Hier ist doch wieder irgendwas im Busch. Tot. Wenn man hier Peppels. Ach du Heiland. Mitgenommen. Genau, hier ist noch Zeug. Was ist das? Pseudo-Apfel. Jawohl, immer her damit. Noch mehr Pseudo-Apfelsaft. Dann war es das hier oben schon. Guck mal runter. Okay. Bin nicht viel Kultur hier. Oh. Schon truglos. Mütter. Demnächst. Aha. Mehr davon? Die wurden schon geplündert. Okay, hier kriegt er irgendwie Vieh rum. Hallo. Weg mit dir. Zugang. Nachricht. Ja. Okay. An Kultur bin ich ja nicht interessiert. Okay, noch Ah, hier sind noch. Okay, hier ist auch leer. Nee. So. Gut. Nehmen wir erstmal alles mit. Haben wir jetzt alles? Ich denke ja. Gut. Was gibt's denn hier? Hier ist der Ausgang. Frozen irgendwas. Noch eine Wurst. So viel Zeug. Fähigkeit Ablenkzeit. So als Pep-Pilz. Pseudo-Apfelsaft? Ja. Körperattribute +1. Ja, probieren wir mal aus. Okay, haben wir das auch geklärt. Dann sollten wir mal... Gut. Erstmal Tagebuch. Oder Energie. Ah, warte mal. Pina benötigt eine Hilfe. Du musst zuerst Transport kümmern. Achso. Gut, dann latschen wir erstmal da ein, wenn wir schon mal hier draußen sind. Das Ding explodiert. Kriegt bloß noch einen Schuss. Ja, dann müssen wir mit der Pistole weitermachen. Das ist auch kein großes Problemchen. Die meisten Freaks haben wir ja schon aus dem Weg geräumt. Hallo. Was haben wir denn noch hier? Energiezelle. Mütterschwanz.
Move along, stranger. We don't want any trouble. I don't know you. Whatever you're looking for, it ain't here. Move along. Answers, huh? You must be one of those philosophicals. Already got ourselves one of those.
Mhm. Draußen in der Wildnishausen.
A geo what? Look, plants ain't my purview. You're better off asking after Adelaide. If you're gonna start wandering around my camp, know that I got my sights on you.
Okay.
Over in the hothouse, tending crop. Enough with the questions. No offense, but I've got a lot on my mind.
Okay.
Well, look at you, buzzing around the aether with your very own ship. Rest of us gotta make do with the ground at our feet. No, I'm sorry. That was unworthy of me. Lady named Zoe went missing some nights ago. Just up and vanished without a trace. Now I'm pacing around wondering if marauders got to her. It's not
Okay.
like Zoe to go wandering. Figured she might be out scavenging, but that ain't exactly her talent. Can't imagine where she's gone. Vale's a wide place. She could be anywhere. Appreciate it. Honest.
Okay. Ah. So, gehen wir erstmal da rein. Hallo. Kann man hier stehlen?
Oh gosh.
Ja.
It's so pretty.
If you're hungry, there's meat turning on the spit outside. If you're bearing illness, find a place to lay your head down and I'll fetch you a poultice. Whatever your troubles with Edgewater, leave them at the gates and be welcomed here. Any questions, dear?
Ja.
I have been called that, among other things. Green Thumb, grandmother, the strange old lady who keeps flowers. But yes, Adelaide will do just fine.
Excuse me, Miss McDevitt? Sorry, it's just... You got such pretty trees in here.
Why, thank you. You're Robert's girl, aren't you? I remember when you were but a sprout. Thomas speaks of you often. Are you staying long? You should try some of my tobaccorn tea. I brew it in an old spittoon, but it's been cleaned.
Okay, jetzt ist das Gewächshaus.
A home for anyone who's ever turned their backs on Edgewater. A home for those of us with nowhere left to go and nothing to lose. So, like the spores of the puffball, cast on the wind and alighting on fresh soil, we put down new roots. It is an unpleasant story, dear. But the short of it is that sometimes one wakes up and realizes the place that was once her home for much of her life has changed. The home in which we spent our lives has left us behind, and so we must move on. And that is as much as I will say on the subject. No, dear. The garden belongs to us all. Life is the gift of the universe, and the universe yields its bounty equally, absent of prejudice. The soil around the Vale went sour years ago, but I found a way to sweeten it back up. The secret recipe is a little bit of elbow grease, a dash of love, and a heaping pile of special fertilizer.
Okay.
Reed Thompson, you here on behalf of that cold-eyed reptile? Let's hear it. What's Reed's idea of peace, then? Make amends. Spare me. Only thing Reed knows how to make is a mess.
Okay.
Like everything else that comes out of Edgewater, that peace offering is canned. I and my own are living just fine out here by ourselves.
Okay.
He would do such a thing. The question is, why would you agree to his plans? Cannery's got a regulator. You want ship parts, you ought to rip 'em out of the cannery's guts and leave us be. If you're going down to the plant, you should divert power away from Edgewater and toward our end of the grid. Think about it. You'd be liberating an entire town from a lifetime of service to that odious cannery. Seems the sort of thing a hero would do.
Mit
I trust you will listen to your conscience.
Okay, wo ist Vika? Voll Energie? Nee, da will ich noch nicht zurück. Ich suche erstmal noch Tagebuch. Mit Vika, der hat... Okay. Nö, will ich nicht. Jetzt gucken wir uns mal hier um. Wer bist du?
You hungry? We got canid ribs, canid flank, canid snout too. Something I can help you with?
Handeln?
Fresh off the limb, and that includes canid meat.
Was hast du denn Schönes? Was kostest du denn? Kaufen. Reparieren. Hast du vielleicht Klamotten? 9. Niederdruckhelm. Okay. Was haben wir denn hier Feines? Knacken. Stehlen. Nee. Hier noch nicht gehen. Dieser Vika. Bist du denn? Ich will nicht stehlen. Oder habe ich schon? Naja, egal. Das? Hier wird das Geothermalkraftwerk sein. Gion. Okay. Deserteur.
Oh, that's Thomas. He used to follow me around before he left the cannery.
Okay, wer bist du? Da. Werkbank entdeckt. Was kann man denn hier machen? Mod installieren. Hab keine Mods. Reparieren. Okay. Auch Waffenteile dafür. Okay. Was können wir auch herstellen? Tüfteln. Zerlegen. Modifizieren. Okay, jetzt Elektro drauf. Kann ich auch sehen, welche Waffen ausgerüstet sind? Oh, ich habe einen Granatwerfer. 215. Okay. Modifizieren. Okay. Ich habe keine Mods, wa? Okay.
Oh, didn't see you there. I was,
Ich stand gerade eine Stunde vor dir, Alter.
myself with a little engineering. Whoa, Miss Parvati. Hey, you're, what, how are you? Hi.
Ja.
Whoa.
Are you, are things safe out here? How are you keeping?
Great, just great. I've been trying to keep stuff running, just like you. Only I'm not so... Wait, they didn't kick you out, did they?
Oh gosh, no, I'm just along with this fella here.
Are you from town? I mean, you don't exactly look like you're from town. Never heard it phrased in such a way before. I guess we're all trying to get our ships off the ground, ain't we? Sorry, I just wasn't sure if you were from town or if you were one of us. Something's been chewing at me, you see. Fact is, I've been, well, lying. To everybody here. Camp thinks I'm a mechanical genius, but I couldn't fix a busted chair.
Geht das?
I'll take all the help I can get.
Okay.
I set my mind to learning the craft of the engineer, you see. I want to make something of myself. You ever heard of the Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering? Comes in a set of 3. If I had my hands on one of those data pads, I could teach myself the ins and outs.
Those are good. My dad kept a copy with him when he was working in the cannery.
I know the old community center kept a copy. Should find another one back in town. If you could find me even one of those pads, I'd be greatly obliged.
Okay, das ist ein Glückstag.
No kidding. Really? Well, which one? Look at that. Building a computing machine out of Spectrum potatoes, a primer. I'm just glad it survived all these years. I appreciate you going through all that trouble. In fact, I put aside something special, on the off chance that somebody'd search out those data pads for me.
Okay.
Sure, I'd be glad to take them off your hands.
Na super. Gut. Würde ich sagen, ist die Folge auch schon vorbei. Bis denn. Ciao.